All right, y'all. Welcome back. Tennessee starts the basketball season off with the dub versus Mercer, 61 to 76, in a game that I just got done watching it. I want to get some of my opening thoughts on it. What I think about the team. It's obviously still very, very early. We have a long way to go, but from a talent standpoint, I think that we're really deep. Several guys who look good moving around out there playing at guard. I think that we're really deep in our front court too. Front court, back court. I think that we've got hopefully a team that can make that Final Four push. Now, for that to happen, obviously, we got to put it all together. You know what I'm saying? Like that definitely has to happen. But wasn't our best showing. I think that we'll grow exponentially from now into like SEC play. But we are going to have to. I think that the biggest thing that I can point to first and foremost is with the turnovers. So we had 19 turnovers in this game, right there. So 19 turnovers, got to be a lot cleaner from that standpoint. Um, are those turnovers? Okay, I'm sorry. Those are assists. Okay, these are the turnovers right here. Yeah, so 19 turnovers, 19 assists, and then Mercer only had 5 turnovers. So I think that clearly, man, we have to. It's kind of like some early issues, and now I don't think it's going to be long-term issues, but I think we have to find more ball handlers, people who are better at handling the basketball. The press was giving us a lot of trouble last season. ZZ beat that very easily. Not to say that we don't have the guys that are talented enough to get that figured out, but it has to get figured out. You know, I think that defense really has to pick up. It doesn't quite look the same so far, but Coach Barnes is a hell of a coach. He's going to get it figured out. So I'm really not worried, but I do want for folks to know that I saw the same things that y'all saw before y'all think I'm taking it easy on these guys. But just looking at the superstar, man, Nate Mint, 18 points tonight. Thought that he did a good job of getting to the basket. I think that his shot feels like he's starting to kind of like find the rhythm. He's starting to find his spots and where he wants to shoot. I don't think he's shy about shooting, which you love to see that. But he actually led the team in points with 18. So he shot 54% from the field, 25% from three. And then free throws, I think he was at like 70. Yeah, so 71% right here on free throws. Free throws also has to get cleaned up, man. Like the team has to be better shooting free throws moving forward. That was kind of wasn't a huge problem for us last season, but it was something that I kept on talking about, man. The free throws got to get better, got to get better. So can we get it figured out earlier this year? I sure hope so, because that is a huge, huge part in winning some of these more critical games. But I think that Felix, man, Felix, I don't think he's missed a three since he's been in Tennessee, and I was happy to see him hit one tonight, even though it was late in the game, but still making the blocks. I think he's still playing pretty good defense. Could have been a little bit stronger, really, I think, down low in the post. So that's something that I think that he can get better at, but wasn't a horrible game for him. Obviously, he 5 points, and dude, like you only get 2 boards. That's just not going to get it done for us. But I think that Jalen Carey, the transfer from Vandy, I like him in the starting lineup. I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. I'm kind of already thinking, man, what if JP Estrella could be the starting four? Gives you a lot of size, and I mean, obviously JP second leading scorer with 12 points. He looks really really good. I'm happy to have him back, but I know that coming off the bench, he's kind of like the center. But I think that we could maybe figure that out. Not taking a shot at Jalen Carey, but I think he's going to do some great things for us. But I think that Nate and Carey probably both walk in double doubles, right? Like they should both be very close to that. Y'all are seeing it with their stats here. I think both of those guys can get that done. As far as Kobe G, man, I think he's a little bit more of a two guard. I feel like he wasn't as ball dominant today, but he is a little bit careless with the basketball. ZZ was careless with the basketball last year too. So I don't know if there's going to be like a huge difference there. I just maybe like the difference. I mean, there's going to be several differences, but the biggest one for me is that ZZ would get the ball to his playmakers more. He was more like a pass first guy. He was more like a real true point guard. Kobe is more like a scoring point guard, um, which I might potentially like him better playing it too. It's still really early, but I was happy to see his shot falling. So from three, what would he do? 2 of 6. Got to be better than that. 33% for him. Those are rookie numbers for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to do way better than that. 8 points. Who wants to do better than that? He will do better than that. He had 4 turnovers. Typically, whoever's handling the basketball the most is going to get the most turnovers. Jalen Carey, man, he had 3 turnovers. We got to get that cleaned up. And then Bishop Boswell, who I think he has the size and everything to play some good defense. I think that everybody needs to get better playing defense. But, I would say that he does too, right? Like, I mean, he has to be just a little bit more consistent. And I mean, listen, he did some great things on defense. Within our starting five, especially with our guards, he's the best guy for sure. He's probably going to have some tough matchups this season because that's what we're putting on whoever whoever the other team's best guy is, more than likely. But we also have the length, we have the size. I think that it said in the broadcast, there's 5 guys on the team with the wingspan over 7'1". I don't think that we've had that since Coach Barnes has been here, but obviously a lot bigger team, a whole lot more length, and that's going to pay dividends when it counts the most. But I was happy to see Boswell taking his shots, shooting with the confidence. And he hit, what, 1-3 tonight? Yeah, so he went 50%. As far as free throws, let me scroll it over, see what all everybody did. 71% for Nate. Kerry went about 67%. And Boswell hit both of his, which is what I thought. So loving that. He just has to keep on being consistent from that standpoint. But I think that just like this starting five here, a lot of folks who should be able to score for you. And then if you look at the bench, I mean, there's just a lot of depth. I love this kid here, Brown. Man, I really like what I'm seeing from him as a low post presence. He's showing some really good footwork. I think that he's going to be a problem. There's a couple things that he will figure out about playing on this level, where you got to be a little bit stronger. You know what I mean? Which he is strong, but I think that with some of the points that he gave up moving forward, hopefully by like midseason, he's not giving those same easy looks up as easy as he did tonight. But with 6 points, obviously coming off of the bench, he had 5 boards. I think that he's a really good basketball player. We already talked about JP. Love what I'm seeing from him. Just kind of like a do-it-all guy. Would love to see him running that stretch 4. Cade Phillips, great athlete. Plays. I mean, he's really tough, really rugged. Love what I saw from him as well. And Ethan Berg. Now, for me, if there was one guy that I'd say, hey, this is who I want the point guard to be, just through one real true game, but I guess technically it's been 2 games. I like Ethan Berg. I think he handles the basketball well. He's definitely not perfect, but I think he's more of like a real true point guard than what Kobe is. So, did some okay things tonight, but versus Duke, I saw him definitely flashing. I think his mid-range, his shot's kind of slow, but he's gonna be fine. And then we got Troy Henderson. I really like the way that he's playing defense. He's another one that I think could come off of the bench and spell like a Bishop Boswell and guard the other team's best player. I think he's got really good feet. He moves very well. And obviously, he can score too. And then with Clarence, I think he's from France, right? He came in and like mop up duty, so did Evans. And Abram played earlier, but he just didn't really get to get going. But versus Duke, I saw some things that I liked there too. So just a much deeper team. Obviously, we have to stay healthy. Feels like for the past couple seasons, man, we just haven't had that many bodies. But in the course of a long year, being able to rotate guys in, once we get everybody up to speed, it's going to be super beneficial for us. But yeah, like I said, we got to clean up on these turnovers, man. So, 19 tonight. From the field, 49%. From 3, 41%. And then from the stripe, man, 60%. Those numbers have to get better. I think that they will get better as this team plays more with each other and starts to gel. But I think that there's a lot for us to be hopeful about with this basketball team. And Coach Barnes is going to get them right. So those are my thoughts. Y'all please share yours down in the comments section. And as always, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And we will be talking to y'all tomorrow. Thanks. Peace. Thanks for watching. And please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel because that keeps us growing inside of the YouTube algorithm. And if you did like this video, here's another one that you might also enjoy. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.